NFL Insider.
Thank you. And I would like to thank NFL Insider for giving me the opportunity to promote a couple of my rules today I would like to see on the ballot and see voted in next week as our rule change vote takes place. The first one is a rule that I have introduced for the last 2 years. Everybody, I don't know if maybe not give it any thought, didn't want to look into it, do any research, see maybe how valuable this rule could be to the league, has just automatically threw their hands up and said, no, we don't want the rule in our league. Well, I challenge you. I challenge you to go do some research, search some of the expert leagues, look at the Worldwide Championship Fantasy out of Atlanta, Georgia. Matter of fact, I've got a website right here of an expert league that you can go and do some research. Don't use mine, use your own. See how valuable this rule is to their league. A lot of the experts would not play in a fantasy league if this rule was not in place. And that, like I say, that is the 1 point per catch for the wide receiver, running back. Now in our league, with our tight end scoring 1 point for every 10 yards, I think that would probably be a little too much for our tight end. So what I would like to see done is 1 point per catch for just the wide receiver and the running back. Now, I know some of you sitting there shaking your head, probably not even going to take the time to do the research and say, no, this is a crazy rule, here he is at it again. Well, let me point out a couple things to you, or let me ask you something as you're sitting here. What is one of the best things, a good feeling that you have when you're sitting there watching your fantasy player? Is it when he's carted off the field injured? When he's sitting on the bench? No, it's when he's scoring points. That's all I'm trying to get is some more offense into our league. Now, for those of you that want to keep it a low-scoring game, want to keep the score down, may I suggest hockey to you. But anyway, like I say, I challenge each one of you to go do some research, put some thought in this rule before you vote yes or no. There's one other rule that I would like to see implemented in our league, and that is, in the past we've had the team that finishes overall 7th automatically gets the first overall draft pick next year. Well, in the past, I'm not going to sit here and mention any names, or I'm not going to sit and pick on anybody, but we've had a couple teams where they've made some trades right before the trade deadline. Everybody's threw up their hands in the league, went to screaming, crying, they're cheating, this and that. Well, this rule I got would absolutely be perfect. That would eliminate any of that. And that is, for the toilet bowl, not only playing for $50 for the winner, you play for the first overall draft pick. So that means if you finish dead last, your team gets on a run, you win it all, you get the first overall draft pick. Not only, instead of having the player or the team finish in 7th, you win, you get the first overall draft pick. So, again, guys, I challenge you to do some research on the point per catch. Do some, sit and think about the rule I introduced for the Toilet Bowl Championship. Plus, that gives you a little something else to play for in the Toilet Bowl. And don't just say no to my rule. Just, I ask you to give it some thought and see how it would benefit you, the way you would draft your players, and the way you would play your team each week. So I would like to thank you guys. We do need to set a draft date. Hopefully we can get that set by the end of June. Hopefully maybe the last or the second to last, that's really pushing it, weekend in August. I'm not sure of the dates, but it would be great if we could all draft the weekend before the Thursday kickoff game between the Giants and the Redskins. I'll be getting with all you. Dale of the Dillons, the ones I haven't heard from since the season's ending. I guess I'm going to have to call him, run him down, or whatever. But if you do see this, let somebody know you're still alive in the league. But hopefully we can get us a draft date set, get set for a great season, and kick off a 2008 football season. So thank you all. Have a great off season.